Perfect.
So
And
I
so now
hope,
you can show me pro real time.
yeah. So
And
I hope that you have got this email on 29th and you answered
yes,
that. Yeah, I have
yes,
opened my IG account and followed these steps you have listed. Thank you. Okay.
yep,
So
got
I
that.
believe that you have gone through these steps and you have enabled pro real time. Yeah.
So I've tried to go pro real time, but I can't load that onto the laptop I'm currently using.
But
But
at least you have enabled it, correct?
well, no, it's not even enabled, so it won't even be enabled.
Okay, then I got confused when you say.
So do you want me to show you my screen?
Yeah, that is
I can
better.
show you my screen.
Yeah, for a moment,
Where
you
do
can
I?
share your screen. Stop presenting. You can share your screen.
So I'm going to choose that.
The up arrow within a box. Yeah, it is coming. Very good. Excellent.
Yeah. So if I
Go,
go, can you
go
share my?
to,
Can you
yeah,
see
yeah.
my screen now?
Yeah, go to the top right hand corner on that CFD.
Yes. So I'm here.
Top right hand corner. Yeah, click on that and click on my IG. Very good. Very good. My IG.
My G.
And below add account CFD. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. Launch pro real time. So yeah, you have already done the first step. Now it is only launching. Click on that launch.
Yes. So this is where we go get unstuck.
That is where your firewall is stopping you, correct?
Yes, correct. So
Yeah.
it goes in here, and I need to download and install.
Yeah,
So because it's my wife's computer, I won't go through that again. But if I click here,
yeah.
a message comes up and says this is not allowed unless you see unless through prior approval.
Okay,
Now my wife has asked for approval and they've said no.
okay, that's not a
Okay.
problem. So the after this, what will happen when you do start? Okay, this is clear. So this is clear. Up to this, you can come, right?
Yes.
All right, now stop your presentation. I will present from here.
Okay.
So when you click on start, and then it will open up. So this fellow will open up. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Pro real time. We call it pro real time complete. So this fellow will open up. When
Okay.
this fellow open up, then let me delete everything. So you will be presented with only maybe one chart and one list. Okay.
Yes.
So let's do this list also. Okay. So if you are not presented with a list, forget about it. You are presented with a chart. Okay.
Yes.
When you are presented with many other things, close everything else except this chart. Close everything else. So you just how to close? You just close on this one. Yeah. So this is the close button. This is the maximize
Expand.
button, and this is the minimize. Okay.
Yep.
So just keep one chart. And then one chart, and then on that, what you need to do, if there are indicators, what you need to do, you need to right click on that chart. I'm recording this, so you don't have to write it down. So right click on the chart and then go to settings price. Right click on the chart and go to settings price, and then make sure that you don't have anything. If you have anything like bdask or moving average or pivot point, anything, you just go there and close it.
Delete it. Okay.
Delete it. Okay, then you'll be left out with this type of. You may be left out with this type of thing, but we go to this is candlestick. So either we can change this to bar chart from here or from here. Candlestick, bar chart. Okay.
I like the bar chart, to be honest.
Bar chart.
It's more clear.
Yeah, and more often than not, what will happen? This will be a very light color. This will be like very light color in your case, but you click on this color here, and then go here, and then make it here, and then it will look like this.
Okay.
Similarly, in your case, when it may be a very light color like this, or any other color. So we don't do. We go to this. We first close less than open. We click here, and then click on the top right hand corner and make sure that this is at the top. Even if it is there at the top, if you are at the bottom, it will look like this.
Got it.
So you have to do this. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So once that is done, you close this. So you have a pro real time at the top, and then you have a chart below. That is enough. Okay. To start this, we have a menu bar. So file, display, trading, object, settings are all menu bar. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
menu bar. File menu bar is used to primarily is used to load workspace or save as. Okay,
Okay.
save. So you can initially you can click on that file, save as, and then give a name. Give a name. Maybe you can give Andrew Forex or whatever, and then save it, and then save it. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Below the menu bar, we have the toolbar. So this is known as menu bar. This is known as toolbar. So if you click on the third icon, 1 2 3, this one which is a pin,
Finish.
will
Yep.
always be at the top. If you pin it, it will always be at the top. You cannot see this. My chart is getting hidden. See,
Okay. Perfect.
because that
So I
will
can
be
always see
always
it.
at the top. Okay, that will always be at the top. If you unhide, if you unpin this, then my chart can go this. I prefer to pin it.
Okay. Yeah, I do the same thing as that with all my systems.
Very good, excellent. Then what you need to do, first thing first, you need to do on the display and then click on the list. When you do display, click on the list, it will give you some random list, and it will probably look like this, or it can be as big as this or as small as this. I think it will be as big as this, like this, and it will be. So what you need to do, you need to click on this spanner. There are two spanners. Don't do the first spanner, so go to the second spanner.
So
When
what's the
you go
difference
to,
between the two spanners?
yeah, I'll show you. So when you
Okay.
now for the time being, to create this list, you need to use this list management spanner.
Okay.
When you click on that, first thing first, you need to click on new.
Okay.
When you click on new, you give a name. For example, I have given NPF shares, PIP cost, all these things. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you give a list. For example, you can give a list name called Forex.
Okay.
Once you
Keep
have
it
done a
simple.
Forex list, for example, my watch list is having these two. Okay, supposing I want to add another. Supposing I want to add another, which is AUD USD. You click on left click on the search box and write down AUD USD Aussie dollar, and
Okay.
always select mini. Always select mini. When
So
you
why
select,
mini versus the other?
yeah, very good. Mini means $1 a point,
Okay.
and without mini is $10 a point. So we'll be starting with $1 a point.
Okay. Is that so we can minimize our losses?
Yeah, exactly correct. Exactly correct. So we select mini, and then see this mini is added.
Okay.
If I want to delete anything, we can delete this. So now I have a list which is having Aussie dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, you can add this Euro USD. So this way you have to add the eight
The eight.
eight of them. Let me show you only up to 4. So I have showed you 4. So now you know how to add. Just write and click. Just write and click. Okay.
Okay.
Then you close this one. Okay. Then you ask me a question. What is this spanner is doing? This spanner is to use whether a name or ticker. Supposing now we are using a name and it is taking more space. So for that, what we need to do, we click on ticker and then untick name. So this is coming ticker. See,
Mm-hmm.
ticker means
Just
symbol. Ticker means symbol.
maybe just a simple question here. I think, Partha. So there's eight foreign forex
Yep.
codes.
Yeah.
You got 4 in there.
Yeah.
The other 4, just in case I need a reference to go back to, that's in the is that in module 1?
Yeah. It's in the module one. I
In
let me add it so that you are not going back. So I'll add all the 4. So Euro Aussie, Euro CAD, Sterling Aussie, and Sterling Swiss. So Sterling
Okay.
Aussie and Sterling Swiss. So this is 4. This is 4. Okay. Supposing you want to
Beautiful.
rename this my watch list to, you want to rename, you can rename this as Forex. Okay. You can name
Okay.
it Forex or FX or whatever you like. Okay. And then confirm. So now that I have a list called Forex and it is having eight. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what I did, I click on the first banner and then remove the name and then clicked on the ticker.
Okay.
What is the difference between name and ticker? Supposing I also click on name, so it will look like this. See, the name is consisting mini, but the ticker is not having mini.
Right. Okay.
So
So
it will
a name of
instrument, name of the instrument.
yeah. So if I'm thinking about Dayforce, the name is Dayforce,
Yeah,
but the ticker is DAY.
correct,
Okay.
correct, correct. So we prefer ticker, and we don't need percentage change. So in your case, maybe percentage change is there. So to remove that, we click on the first banner and then click on that first. So we have now ticker and the last price. Okay. Now we prefer the ticker to be in the left hand side. So just hold and drag it to the left hand side and leave it there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you reduce this because we need only this much space. We don't need any much more space. Okay,
No, no.
you can also reduce the height also. So far so good. You can do this.
Yes.
Very good.
This
Now,
is much better, Partha, because I was
yeah,
stressing out that I was that useless as a user. I couldn't find it, but it's
no,
actually because
that's all.
it's all
Absolutely,
in the system I'm
absolutely.
not able to download. Okay, cool.
Absolutely not a problem. So a second thing is you need to go to display, click on display, and then click on cursor details. The cursor details will come here and sit here. So in your case, maybe sometimes it will look like this big, it will look like this, or it may be here, something here. So what you need to do to move, this is the top bar, you need to move this. So you need to move this and place it here, and then resize this, reduce the height and reduce the width. That's it. That is done.
Okay.
See, when I'm moving the cursor details is also changing. See,
Yes.
okay. So when all these three things are done, that means you have a chart at the top right hand corner, you have a list at the top left hand corner, you have a cursor details which is at the bottom right left hand corner. Then you go to file and then save as and then save it.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So far so good.
So far, so good. I'm feeling more comfortable now.
Okay, very good, not a problem. And then so file is done, display is done. We need only two things: list and cursor details. I showed you. Trading, we don't need anything. Objects. There are, by default you'll have some objects here, and then if you add any other objects, for example, if you add one line called for example you want to click on this arrow. Okay, so
Hmm.
see, there are all these objects are here, but some of them are star marked. That means I have star marked so that it is appearing here.
Hmm.
So what are the star marks object required? Scale is required, copy is required, move is required, and then configure is required. So what are the all this means? And then text is required. So supposing I go here and write in, click on the text T for text, and then go here and then write here, for example, swing high. Supposing I write swing high. Okay.
Yes.
Supposing I want to copy this swing high, so then I click on this copy and then click here and then go here to write swing high.
So swing high is not a terminology that I know yet.
No, not yet, not yet. Anything,
Okay, good.
anything,
Okay.
anything, anything. It can be just text. It can be just text. It can be
Okay.
just text. Okay. And if you want to move this, this is the move one. So you can move this one and place it here if you want to move it.
Okay.
And if you want to delete, you want to delete here, delete this. So the text is clear.
So you want to just hover over the delete one of those icons again. So it actually
Yeah,
doesn't say. There's just a bin. Oh, it does say something.
yeah, it does.
Cool.
It does.
Okay.
It does say
Let's try
configure.
this
It
one.
does say move. It does say duplicate. It does say scale.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
All right. So these are the basic things which we need. We need a line. We need a horizontal line. We need a vertical line. We need an arrow. All these things will by default will be there.
Okay.
The
Perfect.
things will not be default probably is the segment. The segments will not be defaulted. So you have to come here, object, go to line, and then go to horizontal segment, and maybe in advanced line. no, this lines, and then yeah, segment. So this segment. See, if I click on this segment, if I click on this segment, see my cursor is having a segment. See, I'm moving the cursor and it is having a segment. Can you see that?
So I was just checking on my son. He's just sleeping. Okay.
Mm.
I thought I heard him, but he's not. It's okay. Sorry, just say that last part again, please,
Yeah.
Partha.
So when I go to file and then line, and supposing I click on segment.
Yes.
So segment, then my cursor, which is now only an arrow, will have a segment. See, a segment is moving with my cursor. Yeah. So in that case, what I can do, what is the purpose of this segment? Supposing I want to draw from here to here, that is the purpose of the segment. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you right click, that segment will go up. If you right click on that, see that that is gone. Okay.
So just
Now,
they're going to right click.
yeah.
Again? Yeah.
Otherwise, that segment will be there with your cursor.
Got it. So I just right click and it just
Yeah, it will just go
disappears.
off.
Okay, cool.
Now, supposing you want to configure this, you click on this configure and click on this configure. And supposing I want this to be blue, and supposing I want this width to be 3, supposing I want this to be dotted, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then the beauty is you can save it. You can save it here. So supposing you want to save it here, so you can save it and then write here segment. You can write down here ACG, for example, segment. If you want to do segment. Okay.
Okay.
When you do this, this beautiful little icon will appear at the end. Supposing I'm doing it add, see, it will be this icon will be appearing here. Let's see. See, it is there.
Okay. Okay.
And then you close it.
That's segment. That's called segment.
See, I'm still having this configure with my cursor details. Cursor, isn't it?
Yeah. And you just
How to
right
remove
click it.
this? Just it. Right click, gone.
Okay.
Now, the purpose of fixing it here is, supposing I want to do this segment here and draw a segment from here to here. See, I'm getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Same. I don't have to go to configure and change the color and blah, blah, blah. And supposing you want this to be in red, what you can do, you can go to configure and then color this and change this to red. Supposing you want to save the blue as well as red, you can do that. You can click on this plus here and then you can write here red. You can write here red segment. You can write here a red segment, something like that. Okay. Then if you add, the red segment will come here. See? Okay. So you have a blue segment, you have a red segment. Okay.
Perfect.
All these are done by this. So now you know how to customize the object. Okay.
So what's the purpose of a segment really?
Yeah, very good. Segment is from one point to another point. So if I want to draw from here to here, that is a segment. But
so just to extend on that, so what are we trying to measure in those point to point? So if you see the blue,
we are not measuring anything from segment. So the measurement is here. Measurement is the scale. Supposing we want to measure from this to this, how much it has moved, it will tell me 253 points it has moved. And supposing I want to measure from here to here, it will tell me 201 point it has come down.
Okay.
Segment is just an example I showed you.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
That's clear.
So now if you want to delete this, if you don't need, sorry, I don't need this. So what you need to do, right click here and remove from toolbar.
Okay.
So right click and remove from toolbar, it will go, and right click, remove from toolbar, it will go. Okay.
Perfect.
Now supposing you want to delete this segment, you do this. The difference between segment and line is these lines, supposing I draw from here to here, see, it is going beyond this point.
So that's what's really showing the average trajectory if it continues in that direction. Okay.
Yeah. If you don't need this trajectory, then you need to have a segment. But we don't use segment, we use this. We use horizontal segment. For example, if I click on here, and then go to here, see, this is extended on the right hand side, not on the left hand side.
Yep.
So how to do that? If you right click also you can do configure. See, this is horizontally extended here, right hand
Mhm.
side. If I do extension on the left hand side, it will go this way. See,
Yes.
if I take the right hand extension also, it will just do the horizontal extension by automatic. Okay.
Okay. Just go left to right again. Just click on the
Okay.
left.
So left is entire line. If you take this one and then you take click on this, one
Ah,
must be there.
got it.
One must be there. No, we prefer right extension. We prefer
Yes.
right extension.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sometimes this will be truncated like this. So if it is coming truncated like this, don't worry. You just click on here, it will be expanded. See,
Okay.
these are the small little things no one will tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now it is clear. Now it is clear on the menu bar and the toolbar.
Much clearer now.
Yeah.
Much clearer.
Yeah. So this
Perfect.
is what you need. You know, you don't need anything more. And once you are done, you do it, file save as. And once you quit, you must quit with saving. You must save it. Otherwise, all the lines drawn will be gone.
Okay, so that's interesting. So laptops will typically, or any computer system will typically update the system, yeah, sporadically. Um, before I close anything, I must save.
You must save. Yeah, 100% you
Okay.
must.
Otherwise,
100.
it'll just the system here is designed to go back to default settings every time
That's
you close.
exactly correct.
Understood.
Yeah. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yes.
Okay.
I know we kind of asked. I think I asked this question before. So I'm actually not using this to buy or sell. I'm
Mhm.
using this system to help me understand when it's good to buy or hold or sell.
Correct.
Okay, where I'm buying is
Mhm.
actually I'm going back into the IG Markets platform.
No,
And
you
I'm
are going to
selecting.
the Go markets. You are going to the Go markets. Now since the IG market is known, a little bit known pro real time, what I'll do, I'll stop here on the IG market pro real time and then go to Go market. Can I do that?
Yes, please.
So I now I close this, minimize this, and then I am in Go market. When you I hope you have opened a account with Go market, correct?
Yes, I did, and let's say I had to choose the Meta 5.
Yeah, you have done the mid at
Um,
5. That's
I
fine.
do, but I haven't got it on this computer. I did it on my laptop and the app.
All right. So have you downloaded the MetaTrader 5 like this?
Yes, yeah, I've got
Very
an account. I've got it, but it's on a app. There we go, MetaTrader 5.
Yeah, very good. So it will look like this. Okay, have you seen this?
Where am I? Yes, I have seen this.
Very good. So when you click on the MetaTrader 5, it will come like this automatically. This one is
Right.
very, very, very simple compared to charting software. This one is very simple. So it is having three part. One is the market watch, and another one is the terminal. So these are all there in view. So market watch is there in view and terminal is there. Supposing you want to have a data window, you can click on data window and it will appear here. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So it is very simple. The chart will look like this. Supposing we are running these trades here, and you can see the profit margin here, and you can see the swap here. As we discussed swaps before, you can see the commission here, and so on and so forth. Okay.
Okay.
No, supposing I want to supposing I want to see this, place a trade on Aussie dollar. So there are two ways. Either you can drag this Aussie dollar and keep it here, place it here. So this is Aussie dollar. See,
Okay.
this is Aussie dollar. And supposing you want to place a trade here, you right click here and then go to trading and then go to new order. Right click, trading, new order.
Right.
So when you do a new order, it will come like this.
Okay.
And supposing you are doing 0.01, that means 10 cents a point. Supposing you are making it 0.1, that is $1 a point. Supposing you are making it 1, that is $10 a point. Our mini, we will start with 0.1. That's it.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes. So this is what I'm going to be using for my live trading, but for my
Yeah.
demo account, I'm not doing this.
You can do it. Better to do it on demo also. Demo also. Yeah,
Okay.
I think they have given you a demo account. If not, you can easily open a demo account. Easily open a demo account like this one here. Open an account. File. Open an account.
Okay, and now I'm
And
just
then
opening up. So I've got an account, but then I would if I want to have a demo account, I'll just open up a demo account this
I
way.
think the one account you have, is it demo or live? You know
I
that?
think so. I think so. I am pretty
See,
sure.
it will be written here. It will be written at the top, demo or real. See, this is real. You
Need to figure out where it
just
is.
try to open your and see, is it real or
I mean,
demo?
it's just loading up at the moment.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, platform MT5.
Very good.
Got it on Windows. Can I share my screen quickly and show you what I've got?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go share here. Oh no, that's my video.
Yeah, I have stopped sharing.
There we go. I clicked on the wrong thing. So that's what I'm seeing here.
Okay. Now go to MT5. Have you downloaded?
I've downloaded MT5.
Yeah, bring the MT5 in front of me.
So I don't know where. How do I go there? Here. Is that it?
No, MT5 will be in your computer. Somewhere in your computer, if you have downloaded, it will be there.
Yeah, I've downloaded the app on my computer. Let me just check if I've done it.
If you go to start button, write down MT5, it will come up.
It's this one here.
Yeah, start button. Go to start button, write MT5, it will come up.
Where's start?
Yeah.
Button. Yeah.
So can you bring the screen in front of me? I cannot see that. I can only see the other one. Are you using a tab or window? Don't use a tab or window. Share entire screen. Please share.
Let me just see if I'm sharing it correctly, because I'm using it. I'm going to stop presenting and then reshare.
And then share entire screen and select the screen and then share.
Okay. This is where I'm going.
Yeah, I can see your platform, and then no, not this one. You have a MT5 or not?
Now I've got an MT5. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if I've got it on the computer, or on the. I've got it on my phone.
Phone. Okay.
Yes.
Any place, any device you said. Okay. Can you show me in computer or no? Not here. No.
I'm not. That's what I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out.
Login. Click on login. Click on.
Oh, here we go to Web Trader. No,
that is Web Trader. That is not MT5. That is
No.
Web Trader.
This is Go Markets and MT5. So
Yeah,
so MT5 is a different website altogether.
No. So in your start button, you have a start button, right? And then we have a run button, right? In your keyboard, we have a start and then a search or run button, correct?
I can just go into the
in the keyboard, can you see a search? Can you see a search? And
no,
then
well, on the search, I'm at the bottom of the bar on the laptop, and I've got a search area.
Yeah, and in that search area, write down MT5. M for meta, T for trader, MT5. Is anything coming?
It says MT5 download PC. No,
Nothing is coming.
No, it's not.
That means you are not downloaded. So, okay, left-hand side, we have a login to client portal. Click on login to client portal on the left-hand side. And the bottom, on the middle.
Can you see my screen? What screen are you looking at?
I can see your screen. I can see Go Markets login.
Okay, log into client portal. Okay.
Log into client portal, and then go to For example, let's go to platform and tools. Click on platform and tools, and then all tools, and then we have desktop MT5. So click on MetaTrader. Okay, let's go to the
Windows.
left hand side. Go to the left hand side.
Yeah.
Windows. Yeah, click on there.
So that's MT4 though.
Okay, go to MT5. Doesn't matter. MT5 Windows. Yeah, click, and then desktop version.
Okay.
Click Genesis MT5 desktop.
So it's
It is doing
it's
something.
yeah, it's doing something. I need to now. I think we're going to have the same issue here.
Is it loading something? Or
Yeah.
installing
Windows
something?
protected your PC just to prevented. Yeah. Okay. That's why. I remember now. Same issue, Parser.
Okay, not a problem. So what do you need to do when you buy a new computer, window computer, and your MT4 will look like this? As I said, this will look like this. Okay. So the function of MT4 is very simple. Supposing you want to open a trade on Euro USD, just drag it here. Just drag it and drop it here.
Okay.
Either you can these are market order. You remember market order, limit order, stop order.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So these are market. So this is market sell 111.17, and this is market buy 111.18.
Okay.
If I want to place anything limit order or stop order, you want to go to right click, trading, and then limit new order. That's it. So right click, new order. These are getting recorded, so that is fine. Right click, new order, and then what you need to do, you need to click on market execution, select pending order. Select pending order.
Okay.
Once you select pending order, it will ask you, what do you want? Do you want to buy limit or do you want to buy stop? And what is
So it's a question here just to revalidate. I will never. I'll buy it stop or sell it stop, won't I? Not at limit or not
no,
buy
no, no,
buy
no,
limit,
no,
buy
no,
sell
no, no,
limit.
no. No, no, no. Sometimes we'll be using buy limit, and sometimes we'll be using buy stop. Sometimes we'll be using sell limit. Sometimes we'll be using sell stop.
Okay. So depending on the day.
Depending on the day. Supposing the price is 111.19. Can you see that?
Yes.
Supposing I want to place a trade at 110, which is lower than the market price.
Right.
Then I'll select buy limit.
Okay.
And supposing I write down here 1.10, that means I am buying here at 1.1090. For example, supposing I want to buy at 1.1090. Okay.
How often do you set a limit and it doesn't? You end up not buying.
90% of the time it will fill in. 10% it will not be filled in.
Okay. Okay. So
90% of the time.
you're taking a punt, but it's based on the research. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that you're going to get into the market. Okay.
Correct. Supposing you are doing a mistake because limit order is always less than the market, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Supposing I'm doing a mistake and I'm placing a limit order at 112, which is more than the market. See, 112, 1.12 is more than the market.
Okay.
If I
won't let
place
you
it,
do it.
it will throw me an error.
Okay.
Because more than the market should be buy stop. But by mistake, if I'm doing buy limit and placing 112 and place it, it will.
Okay. Can't do it. Right.
Can't.
But that's good though. That's good
Yeah.
because it starts to teach me
Yeah.
What to do.
Yeah. So if you do a mistake, it will be automatically corrected here. So don't worry on that.
Perfect.
So these are the only things you need to know on this MetaTrader 5. You don't need anything else. And after you're doing a demo trading or live trading, which we have time, the profit and loss and every swaps and commission will appear here.
Okay. It starts to give me a really good idea of whether I'm going to be good at this or not, or at least areas of improvement.
Yeah. So it will show you order, time, when did you take what is the order number, when did you take a time, what type of buy or sell you are doing, what is this symbol, at what price you have put a trade, and at what is the commission, what is the swap, all these things will be showing.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yes.
So now that we have gone through the Pro Real-Time charting software and the MetaTrader 4, I am stopping the recording so that you can see this recording for